We're gonna see how good this mic work, whether it really block out the noise, give me some clarity, or if I just wasted my bread because somebody forced advertised something like it was valid and it's really not. But we shall see. The last one I listened to, it didn't sound too clear. It sounded a little muffled, but that could have been my fault. That could have been because I had it clipped on to me and I only had like one layer on, so it was physically touching me, and I got a lot of bass in my voice, so that shit sounded mad, kind of muffled and shit. But it did definitely block out the wind and most of the trains and all the extra sounds. But I didn't like the quality of the sound, so I'm hoping that now that I'm holding this motherfucker and catching all these looks from everybody, because now they're aware that I'm actually doing something. Hoping it comes through pretty clear. From the title, I know you see like generational curses. A lot of people talk about generational curses and shit like that, but I want to talk about a specific part of it. A specific part of it called slave brain. Um, it's like, where do I begin with this shit? It's like you really can't begin because it kind of doesn't end. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like, it's like everything that you could consider a generational curse, slave brain comes first anyway. Because if we didn't have slave brains, we would still be at like some type of formal war. It wouldn't be like, you know, it wouldn't look so smooth. You know, there would still be a lot of shit going on, like public hangings and floggings and battles at creeks and stealing the resources. The shit that's going on a global scale, it'd be going on a local scale if we didn't buy into this shit. At some point, we got slave brain. You know what I mean? It's a little different from Stockholm syndrome. You know what I mean? It's a little different. Slave brain is deeper. The roots of it is deeper. You know, because it's been done generationally. It's ingrained. People think growing up and getting a good job in the system is the goal now. It's no longer let's destroy the system or like tear it down. They think like, let me get older. I seen this Instagram shit with his kid. He's like a young black kid, and you know, this the double-edged sword about it. This how they trick you, make you think, oh yeah, you can win. And nigga, the young black kid get his PhD like 16. He be an investment banker. He this, he that. Everybody proud of him. I am too. I am too. But I'm proud from a different angle. I'm proud that he mastered the devil, but now you got to master God. Now that you've mastered it, you know everything that's wrong with it. You're supposed to fix it. You're supposed to start fixing the shit. You don't just come into the motherfucker and be like, all right, well, they do this wrong, they do this wrong. This ain't how it go. This ain't what the law say, what we all agree on. You know, but you just get complacent in it and be like, well, this is how it goes, and you normalize it. And if anybody bring a problem against it, you actually make them your enemy, even though they're technically right. They had the same mindset you had going in, but yours is altered for monetary and survival reasons, and you ready to combat them when you know they're 100% right. That's the crazy part, and that's the slave brain right there. You will convince yourself that in order for you to survive, you got to harm somebody else. That's the slave brain right there, talking to you. Telling you that if you don't do this job, somebody else will. So you might as well do it, because why the fuck is you going to get fired over doing the right thing? Think about that statement right there alone. Why would I risk my job and get fired for doing the right thing? I don't have to keep explaining to y'all what a devil is at. He's everywhere. Mostly in you. That's what the fight about being here is about. It's about cleansing yourself from all of this fucking bullshit that really be going on and being able to stand in opposition to the shit that you know innately is wrong. Nobody has to tell you. I come a long way. I come a long fucking way. And this is why nobody can fucking play with me with this shit I be talking about, because nigga, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I still have flashbacks and relapse. You can't tell me about any other lane I've explored, you know? I'm telling motherfuckers the right way to do this shit is we have to break down the actual system that everybody's trying to fucking win in. You have to learn to be okay with sitting in your fucking house, observing nature, and being grateful that it ain't a fucking tornado. I ain't talking about a man-made one. I'm talking about that nature ain't kicking ass. Just to be grateful and see decency. Heaven could be here, and it is here, but it's so much of the devil in people that we can't create it. There's no reason why you gotta pay rent, except that this system created that method to keep people busy and doing shit. There's no reason why you gotta pay for healthcare. Motherfucker, if I know how to fix you, I'm just gonna fix you. I ain't gonna just sit there and let you die. Oh, it's 1,000 people? Well, I need to teach somebody else how to fix people. This is affecting us as humans. There's no reason why we comply to all of this shit, except that they've broken us down, giving us that fucking slave brain. And now we think if we don't win in the system, we ain't shit. That's what selling your soul is. When your spirit's so attached to this bullshit that you can't make a proper fucking decision. Shit is crazy. And it's all day for me, and it got to a point where I'm starting to think I'm fucking bugged the fuck out, right? But you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck to be bugged out no more, because what I'm looking at, these motherfuckers ain't half of me, and I'm nowhere near my glory. And even in saying that, I'm like, I'm not saying that to feel over a motherfucker, because that would be me still wanting to feel that feeling that people, want to feel here. I don't care about that feeling. Everybody could dead be happy. You got a bigger house, you got anything you want. It's not going to determine my happiness. I'm just going to be chilling. As long as nobody bothers me, I dare be chilling. I dare be happy. I'm talking about, I know you like, well, what you doing? Motherfucker, what you mean what I'm going to do? I don't need to go to a concert. I don't need to do nothing. I'm happy. Breathing, experiencing this shit, you know what I'm saying? That's where your happiness should come from. Y'all motherfuckers' happiness be based on mad extra shit. That's not godly. Mad extra shit. Niggas be happy about shit that they ain't got no business being happy about. Just like I see all them old ladies, every time they find some money, oh, thank you, Jesus. Bitch, that ain't your money. Why you calling Jesus name? Every time they lie, they call Jesus name. Earlier, I'm at my mom's crib, my son there. So I'm like, I'm about to go, I forgot what I was about to go do. But I left the door open. And he had like cartoons or Smurfs or some shit on. And the TV was on like 20. She like, oh, the lady that worked the building, she probably downstairs doing meetings or something like that. Turn the TV down, you gotta stay low on these. Man, that shit sent me off a fucking meter, bro. Because that means you sitting here with your TV on too. Mind you, I went in the room, put the TV on one lower down on 19, and just came out and ain't pay her no real mind, because this is the slave brain shit I be talking about. She got a million things to worry about, and she's sitting there worrying about whether or not the lady downstairs in the office can hear her when she pay rent here. They should have put the fucking office somewhere else then. What the fuck is wrong with her? You gotta wake up and creep around your own fucking house? Are you insane? So we got into a fucking shouting match over that. You know what I mean? And then it got, like, I'm at a point where I can't even be around you if you're like that. I don't give a fuck mother, father, kid. I'll tell my son that. Listen, if you're not fighting this battle I'm fighting, I will take my sword to you, motherfucker. When I get to God, the real creator, source, myself, I'm gonna be able to look in that mirror and be like, I ain't suck out. I ain't worked 30 years for a fucking company that don't even fucking, that's not even human. And feel great about myself. Like I did something. God don't give a fuck about none of this shit y'all doing. That's the crazy part. Y'all be really doing shit thinking God don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Why would he? Why would God give a fuck about the price of oil? When you drive a car, motherfucker? Y'all apply common sense when you want to. Only when you want to. Everybody just bopping along their whole fucking day doing dumb shit. And for the people that's like me, that understand what I'm saying, but still just find it difficult to implement the shit, start slow. You start slow. You start by just observing the shit and acknowledging what's actually the correct way of doing things. Once you do that, look how loud that shit is. Once you do that, everything else just going. Sorry, somebody was sweeping some mad dusty shit like with no. These niggas is crazy. So they get a lawsuit. I'm just the one. Just the one. You won't even know why I'm handing them. Nigga won't even know what I'm handing them. So has to be looking stupid. But they gonna fire his dumb ass just for bringing that type of dumb shit to him. Why the fuck are you sweeping that shit out into the public like that? With no mask, no mask. No, you're not even looking to see if somebody coming. Hey, you leave my train the door. Mad dust, bro. Like my eyes and shit. But yeah, man. It make me lose my train of thought. Oh, shit going to take over naturally. You know why? Because you're not going to be able to sit there and watch that shit go on like that and not say nothing. You're going to feel some type of way like, who the fuck is these motherfuckers that they can live better than me? All these motherfuckers can barely walk. And you living on earth better than me? Huh. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Imagine that applied to the animal kingdom. Imagine the crippled lions had everything. So because you handicapped, you supposed to get everything. Because you decided or somebody decided to eat bad, and this is the curse that your God is putting on you, because he put curses on y'all too when y'all don't follow what he said. You know, the demiurge, he has his own little system. So if you're gonna play the game, know what you're doing, know how to play it right. If you're gonna really be following that nigga, follow him right, because he'll violate you too. And you can't trust him because you're not in control. That's why it's best to serve the real God, because then you're in control. You know what I mean? And you serving the demiurge, the God of this world. Man, you know, that nigga flimsy flopsy. I talk to that nigga many a day. I talk to him many a day when he inside of you motherfuckers. Nigga flipsy flopsy. On God he is. But I always warn him. Nigga, if I ever get in any form where I can reach your ass at, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see. They might talk about me in the end. They might be like, yeah, that nigga tried it. But you gonna see. I ain't one of them. You can't be acting tough around me and you complying with the fucking system. Sticking needles in your arm. Worried about all type of shit somebody wrote on a fucking piece of paper. Oh, fuck the motherfuckers. You act like a motherfucker won't put their hand over your mouth and nose and hold your breathing in. The reason why you can't do shit now is because of the system. Nigga, you got arms and legs. You can go take money from here to there. You can't because you need this permit. You need this. You need that. They do that on purpose so that you gotta go through them. They thugging you, nigga. They thugging you. Reason why you can't get up and go do what you want to do is because of the system. And here you is protecting it and trying to get in it. That's why niggas be trying to get in it, because they scared to fight it. Let's just keep it tall. They be scared to get in it. They worry about the wrong thing, man. Niggas be worried about the wrong thing. Be scared to be in it. I use these systems well. I'll take this nigga TLC plate and write him up and have him going down to a hearing. Cause he's stupid. Doing too much. People who know too much. Have his ass go down to a hearing down there and tell him that he splashed his dick on me. How about that? Faggot ass nigga. How about that? That's how you fight back. Write the nigga up for sexual harassment and have him go to a hearing and feel embarrassed about being a fucking sucker to another man. How about that? When I was in jail, I did that several times to them COs. Nigga in here grabbing balls for all the ones who was. Niggas in there looking at dick and balls all day. And feeling manly. Telling you, y'all niggas don't get it, man. Y'all see it, but y'all don't really. Y'all see it, but y'all don't really want to think about it too much. It's too real. Be tough with them niggas that's taking your half your check, nigga. I hate when niggas be working and they be walking around like they tough and shit, nigga. You ain't even getting your whole pay, nigga. Walk straight and walk regular, motherfucker. Put your shoulders forward. Slave up. So you getting your fucking check. Don't walk past me with your face grilled up like you a real man and you take it. Nigga, you's a real bitch. They taking half your fucking paycheck, nigga. Move along. Niggas don't be liking what I'm saying, but it's the truth. And it applies to me too when I got a job. I worked before, and I would walk down the block saying the same shit to myself. That's why I'm not working. You get it? That's what I was telling you before. After you start thinking about the shit, it's gonna implement itself automatically. You're just gonna start doing shit automatically. Nobody's gonna have to tell you. You're gonna be like, if you got any get up and go or care about yourself or any respect for yourself, you're gonna stop letting everybody play with you, including the system. You're gonna stop letting everybody play with you. This niggas online talking about, okay, nerd, okay, tough guy, cold cops, the real police. They shouldn't even be allowed to have Instagram pages. They shouldn't even be allowed to participate in social media. These are the bills we supposed to be pushing Congress to introduce so we can fuck them over. If y'all want to play the game, we supposed to be attacking them in certain ways. Like, why do they need to be on social media if they're not doing their investigation? They should have no personal social media account. Nigga, you a cop. You don't get that creates bias and conflicts of interest because there's a lot of shit going on social media. These are the bills we could push for and get jacked. They don't have a choice. If we say so, we the people, then that's what the fuck it is, you heard? The people not on shit like that. People on complying and being mad at me for saying something, but you ain't try me. You gonna see a lot of motherfuckers say this, say that, ain't gonna try me though. Cause I'm trying the niggas y'all scared of. That's the difference. You gonna have niggas who try to be funny. I see one nigga commenting, what is this? Nigga, you better shut up and listen. If this your first time here, you need a 5-minute be quiet before you even attempt to say anything because I will violate. I'm not here for views. I'm not here for nothing. I'm here to create a record. So real motherfuckers they be able to go back to and get their notes right while they fighting this real shit here. I'm not here for faggots and mooks and YouTube algorithms and all of that funky fly shit. I'm here to get 100 views with 100 real motherfuckers who know what's going on, and nigga, we gonna go out with a bang. And when we get where we going, when we see each other, nigga, that feeling, ain't nobody gonna be able to recreate that. Same way when I was in prison, and we know we going to the yard to riot on that ignorant shit, nigga. And when we get back, we see the homie, oh, we hype this and that. No, nigga, when we get through this one right here, it ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna never have a feeling like that again. Angels and demons, bitch. Angels and demons. Real talk. But again, I got the V's app, VEZEAPP.com. V's Auto, VEZEAUTO.com. Go download the app. I ain't put it in the Play Stores and shit yet because I don't want them in my business at this point. I got to figure out ways to keep them out. So, you know, you got to sign contracts. I'm already an Apple and Google developer and shit. I could drop it in there anytime I want, but it kind of defeats the purpose. You know, it would turn my shit into like the Waze app. And my shit is way better than Waze. You heard? But if you got a car, then you need to go get the V's app. VEZEAPP.com. V'sAuto.com. Thank me later. If you niggas that's working for white men, you should go in there and apply. You get you some money. There's a lot of money to be getting in the marketplace too. You know, I got a couple of other businesses that they kind of like shells right now. I operated them a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 ago, and you know I haven't filed taxes on them because I ain't been operating them. But when I get some competent people to put it in place, we're gonna open that right back up. Uber Eats merchant. I got like a Go Spirit Food, verifiable things. You know, you could Google me. You know, I got some music streaming under Kilo Row. Y'all know. All these streams open so that you don't have to work for white people. You don't have to comply. You can take their systems and say, if you can do it, I can do it too. And if you're telling me that I can't do it, then we have to fight. You can't tell me I can't do it. If you can do it, then I can do it. If I can't do it, then we have to fight. Because who the fuck are you? In 2 years, you only stand yourselves to each other, but you're scared to stand up for yourself to a nigga that's taking 30% of your check because you normalized it. Because you see the next person, they taking it from them, so it's okay. So, okay, remember that. Everybody. Don't try to make it like, oh, because it's affecting everybody that we all real niggas. No. And we all bitches. You know what I mean? That's the reality. You can't. Until you getting all your money, don't talk to me. Don't argue with me. Don't do none of that. If you ain't getting all your shit, don't argue with me. That is the first way they bitch you and see if you a bitch. If you're not getting all your money, don't argue with me. Period. Because Trump getting all his money. Why he called niggas stupid on national TV for paying taxes. Getting all his money. Don't argue with me. Okay? Yeah.